What's up, everybody in the game? Hope y'all having a good day today. It's your baby J Jack in the game. You know what it is. Thawed magazine. We got a special guest today. Killa D. Go ahead, Killa D. Tell them what's up. Let them know about you.
Man, what's going on, y'all? Man, I go by the name of Killa D. Originally from Minden, Louisiana, born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. Man, upcoming hip hop artist, songwriter, full time grinder, man.
Full-time grinder. That's what I'm talking
Time
about right
grinder,
there.
full time grinder, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So shout out to anybody that's watching this now, watching it later. Whenever you watch it, it's streaming on Facebook on the Thawed Magazine page, streaming on my personal page, Jeremy Jackson, streaming on YouTube. So any one of those that you're going to, you can go to that, leave a comment. If you don't see your comment on here, go to YouTube. It definitely go in. You can also go to Twitter, LinkedIn, Live Waves, any of those, and check it out. Guys, first comment, back streets with Cole. He
Hey,
hard too.
what up,
Salute.
Backstreet?
Yeah. So anybody that's peeping in, we love to show the comments. We love to post you. So anybody watching this video, they see your name up there too. So leave comments. We put your name up there. Register with StreamYard if you don't see your name, because sometimes it's on Facebook or YouTube. Like I said, it's
Mhm.
streaming 3 different areas, so I might not see exactly where you commenting from. Go to YouTube, definitely can see you. So also later on, it'll be turned into a podcast, which the podcast will be on Amazon podcast, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, iHeart Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It'll be on all the major podcasts. So y'all peep that out. If you don't think so, go check out Thawed Magazine on any of those podcasts, and you'll see any of our previous interviews. So salute to you. Yeah, no doubt. What's up, Backstreet? Shout out to you. Backstreets with Co. No doubt. And right now, like I said, we in the interview with Killa D. Killa D in the building. So what's
Mm-hmm.
good? What's good, Killa D? What you got going on?
Man, shoot, what I don't got going on is a question, man.
Yeah,
Man, I stay busy, man. I always have something like going on, something up my sleeve, man. Like literally, I can be right now, honestly talking to you. I'm planning something right now. Know what I'm saying? Trying to go. Know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to stay ahead of people. So it's
yeah.
just
That's
something.
what's up.
I'm saying like mind frame I got. I try to stay ahead of people and stay on my grind.
Yeah. I think I first ran into you at the Loud Fest. And I think right after that, I was like, man, a couple days later, he was at another fest.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's actually crazy that that even happened, man. Loud Fish is my second time performing that. I did it when the first came out in 2020. It's like
Yeah.
same thing happened. I was like top 100 artists of the country. Um, when the people from that festival had reached out to me, I say like a week after Loud Fest,
Okay.
and I wasn't following them. I didn't know them, didn't know nothing about them. They just reached out to me, so I was just like, "All right, cool." You know what I'm saying? I just went on here and hopped on it, and I was like, okay, it's the end of the quarter. I ain't really got nothing else really scheduled anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and hop on the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It was a good little turnout. You know what I'm saying? Good little crowd. Definitely got, you know what I'm saying, some motion and people tuned in and everything, with my music
Yeah.
and stuff. So it was a good look. It was a good look, man. So I mean, I say as an artist, I mean, especially at the end of the quarter, that's when everybody be busy or has something
Oh
going on.
yeah.
Because I
Uh,
honestly thought I was done after Loud Fest, but that is pretty much fell into my lap. So, and I still got footage on back burner because matter of fact, after Loud Fest, before
yeah.
that festival, I was in Dallas December 9th. So after Loud Fest, I was in Dallas December 9th through the 11th. I had Texas Fleet DJ, Texas Fleet Week in Dallas, and that was like a 4 day conference. I went out there performed like three times.
Yeah.
Network with all the DJs because all of them know me. It was just a matter of time of them putting a face with the name. So
Okay.
you know, I just
Yeah.
actually got to network with them, man. Man, they were glad to see me out, man, do a hell of a show, and they were just like, man, it's just up from there.
Yeah. No doubt. And for any artists out there trying to come up in the game or just trying to learn the ways of the game. Tell them how important it is to those networking and just meeting people, not just being online and all of that. You meet people online, but face to
Right.
face and going to these events.
Um, you want to get out and meet these people because if you don't, how will they actually know you? They want to know like your vibe, your type of energy, the type of person you are. Outside of music. It doesn't honestly have to always be about music, man. You
Mm-hmm.
just check on the person, well being, and anybody that truly know Killa D, it's bigger than music with me. I actually check on people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Hey man, how you doing? Or, hey man, you got like a flyer or something you maybe need promoting, or you might be down. I might not know. You might be down. And I just, hey bro, like you have in my heart. How you doing? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like how you week going? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just check up on you. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I know every
yeah.
artist don't do that, but that's just me as a person. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of old school way, or like how long you
Yeah.
been in the game?
Man, I've been. I started when I was 12, man. I used to walk around the house, karaoke machine. I used to record, come home after school and record over the blank tapes. We used to have the cassette players and press record and
Oh yeah,
record
yeah. You go back.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely remember them days, my brother.
So I used to actually do that. You know what I'm saying? Come home and I used to be around my stuff. So she played like nothing but blues. Like I was around my A&M a lot, blues, jazz. Louisiana music, just like all types of music. Like I was up on it, so I always
Yeah.
had to hear music. But the main thing that my sister played a lot was Tupac. So that you know what I'm saying, as you can see, got him on right here, Poetic Justice.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
that's
I'm
my
saying?
guy
Like,
right there.
you know what I'm saying? Like I stuck with that, because and he gravitated to me so much because of how he told stories.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
Well,
that's what made me start writing. I even took up art school. Like I took up art school too. Like I took up all that in high school, art 1 through 6.
mm-hmm.
I used to be that kid that used to after school when you used to draw like the cartoon characters, and a lot of people don't know that. I used to draw the cartoon characters on binders and everything.
Yeah,
So that was just me, man. But
yeah. No doubt, no doubt. And I definitely feel you. I put that. I just got interviewed a little while ago. I had
mhm.
fortunate to have a couple of people interview me, which I wasn't used to as much until the last
Yeah,
2 years. But I told them the same thing about the days when you had to push the
man.
button, and you hoping it don't mess up.
Hoping
And
it
that
don't
thing,
mess up. And
yeah,
it pop
you know
up,
what
the
I'm
minute that pop up, you gotta start back over.
and if that button mess up, you better get something to go in there and
And that's what I had to do. We had to get a little piece of what you call it, loose leaf paper and stick in there or something to hold it down so it won't come back up. Yeah,
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 yeah. I
that was me,
definitely,
man. Yeah,
man. And we was just talking about that as far as the grind, because you
yeah.
come from those days. The internet was just like a bonus. Like, man, okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a lot of artists. You might feel like, come on, man, y'all you got to get out there, because it seems like sometimes if the internet all go away, they
Then what
whole
you
they
gonna
whole
do?
game gone.
Yeah, what you gonna do? I mean, it's just like honestly, if you that's just like now, and it ties in today, in today era, like how these like because I was raised with my grandparents in Louisiana and Mendon. So
Hmm.
it would pretty
Shout
much,
out to Mendon.
yeah, for real. So it'll be like, hey man, you gotta get out, like go outside, go do something. You know what I'm saying? Go find you something to do instead of just, being inside on the game or on the phone and why then none of that wasn't,
Yeah,
irrelevant then. You gotta go outside. You gotta go
got to
find
get out.
yeah, you gotta be back home before the street lights come on. Like all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I definitely feel you.
yeah.
And that's 100. Like I say, this game, the internet game, help us, because, like I say, we can
Yeah.
reach so many people now, and
Mhm.
plus add on our footwork, the foot
Right,
soles,
right.
as you say.
But you gotta be able to I was always told you gotta be able to put in the footwork though. You're not putting in the footwork, it's not gonna balance itself out, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. That's 100. That's 100. And we're gonna go into talking about Pop It. Your latest. I don't think it's your latest single, because you don't put some more out later,
Yeah,
haven't
honestly, I'm still pushing it, bro.
you?
I'm pushing that mud till the wheels fall off.
Bro, and I respect that, because I tell a lot of artists,
Yeah,
I tell a lot of artists, man, don't let that keep playing it because
yeah.
I mean it might be
Ain't
old
nobody,
or to you, but not
ain't
it's new
nobody,
to
yeah,
somebody.
because ain't everybody haven't heard it, and
Yeah.
people, and I had to learn too, because I don't knock nobody, because some artists try to release stuff like every week, 2 weeks, month, and stuff. Me,
Mm-hmm.
I rather not. You know what I'm saying? I rather just release it. Probably like now I got the Louisiana anthem song for Menden, which is Louisiana Dog. I released that, but I released that on my behalf because nobody really did nothing for Menden. So that's why I went ahead and put that song out. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of bring some energy towards it. But I mean, I'm still pushing that. The song really, honestly, still fresh, and only been out for 3 years.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
everybody haven't heard it. Like, I sent it to a DJ before I got on the call with you, and they haven't heard it either. So it's just like
mm-hmm.
they finna put it in their rotation. So
Yeah,
keep
yeah. And
pushing
I
it.
just heard it, like I say, December when you first performed it. And
Yeah,
then when I went on your page, I saw the video, which I told you before, because I had went to talk
yeah,
to two other people.
yeah,
Shout out
Cash
Louisiana.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, shout out Louisiana Ninth Ward Judy. And I had went on their page and I watched a lot of their videos too, and I watched yours and I kind of confused
yeah.
it.
And a lot of people do. It ain't your fault, because a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? Because like we both featured on like each other stuff, and I got like a backup song with just me and Judy. So it's
Yeah,
just like we just all connected like that. So
yeah. Shout out Ninth Ward Judy. Shout
yeah,
out
she
Louisiana. I see
working.
Ninth Ward got over 100 and something thousand followers. She been doing her thing.
Yeah, she working. She working.
She
She
is. I
always got
seen a lot
something
of content.
for real.
Yeah. Shout out to India Brazy. Always good to see you out there. Anybody else that's out there, go ahead and leave comments, send a shout out, some support, or ask some questions. We learning
Yeah.
about Killa D, you know what I'm saying, today, and checking out more of what he got going on. And we just talking about his song Pop It, which has been featured on quite a bit of radio stations. I even was surprised when I seen, because I'm originally out of Saginaw. And
Oh
I
wow,
seen it, yeah, yeah. And I
wow,
seen it on Flint Station. I was like,
man, bro. Let me tell you the backstory of that, man. Man, bro. I don't know how long it's been playing out there, but
yeah.
my homie from Waco, Texas, he put it in his mix show and he sent it up there to them. And then I was like, nah, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nah. I believe his word could be cool, but I was just like, nah, they ain't playing up there. Not up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I tuned in and I seen it and I was like, oh, bro, man, no, man.
I was surprised.
I end up networking with DJ Updo that's up there. So I
Yeah.
sent him, man, he sent me back a video. Man, he talking live, like live on the air, like, hey man, this is one of my favorite joints right here, man. Like, man, I really rock with this. And like he rocked me the long way. It only took just like that, just to call, like, or just
Yeah.
to text. And now we locked in. We got each other contest.
That's
So
what's up.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just like I'm build a relationship just like that. So he really just waiting on me to come up there to come do a live interview. So
Man, that's dope. Cause I
yeah,
like I say, I'm real familiar with Flint. And
yeah.
the radio station, like I said, I was in Saginaw for like 30 some years. So I was real shocked when I rolled down your pay. I was like, what
Man,
the
honestly, bro, I'd be most surprised within like myself, man, because it's just like, and I was going over my list earlier today, like all the stuff I've accomplished, man, since as long as I've been doing it, since honestly, since moving here to Houston.
Yeah, cause I
Um,
seen the Webby too. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, and honestly, it goes further back from that. It goes
Mm.
back from like 2013, 14. I had like the hottest song of the summer here in Houston. I got played on 93.7 the beat, and I got co-signed by OG Ron C and DJ Hollygrove down here, in Swiss House. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it started. Yeah, so it's like I've been
Mm.
had like a little motion in a little way since then, and how I got played on now, they kept seeing me at the DJ Missile. Artists listen, kept seeing me at the DJ Missile, kept seeing my face like, man, who is this? Who is this dude? This dude always here. Like, who is him?
Yeah.
So it made them want to know about me, and I didn't even send them the record. I don't know how they got it, honestly.
Yeah.
I would just listen to
Well,
93
that's
beat,
well,
and
you
they,
played the game right. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because once you get it in DJ's hands, and I tell artists all the time, try to
yeah,
get it in DJ's hands, magazines, radios, blogs, much as you
yeah.
can. Even while you sleep, it's probably gonna be moving and you won't even know it.
Right. And that's the thing. I didn't even know. And I looked up, I was listening to the radio. I was like, wait, oh, this me on the radio. This is my first time on the radio. I'm like, oh man, bro.
Yeah.
And
And
then
you was just talking about it might be playing on the radio when we was on offline when we was messaging.
Yeah. So it's just like, man, just doing that and another accomplishment, just going back home and able to hear myself on the radio too, man. That was a huge accomplishment, man. Shout out go DJ Freaky and Young Nisa, man, at 997, man. That was like my first time on the radio, you know what I'm saying? And that feel good coming from Minden, bro, and being up on, you know what I'm saying? One of the main FM stations other than 103.7. Like that's huge, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a small city.
Yeah, because Minden, like I told you before, when I think it was last couple of days ago, a couple of days ago, I was like, I went through Minden. I actually had to go to an academy for training in Minden. I ended up going through the hoods, going to the area, and I seen some young cats, and I jumped out with some box of shirts and was like, here you go. And I started passing them out in Minden.
That's how you told me that. I was like, wait, what? You know about Minden? Because don't nobody, bro, because not too many people know about Minden, man. That's why I came out with Lose $100, so people can know about the hottest places or the spots that's in Minden, like know about Minden, period. So when you mentioned that, I was just like, wait, what?
Yep. That's one of my spots I was promoting in. I rode through there.
Man.
Yeah, I used to go through Farmerville and a couple of spots around Louisiana. I had about a couple hundred T-shirts, and I just would pass them out everywhere I went.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. So you said Minden, I was like, I ain't know nobody in the Minden that rap.
Man, now for real, man. Because Minden's so small, like, and I think like I'm honestly the only one that's doing that's actually doing something. Like ain't nobody doing nothing, doing the things like that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like out of me. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, like it's a blessing, it's big, huge to me.
Yeah, that's what's up. And India Braids, he say, where can I find you on IG?
Yeah,
you can tell her also to be in the profile of this link.
Yeah,
you gotta see his Instagram. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and play Pop It for anybody that hasn't heard it or seen it yet. We're gonna go ahead and go into there and let y'all check it out. Y'all make y'all decision, leave some comments, let us know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? You can leave the comments doing it, and we can play it. It'll show up during the video. So this Killa D, Pop It, been featured on numerous radio stations, from the Midwest, South, East, West. You know what I mean? Radio stations, blogs. So y'all check it out.
On TV, and it's on TV too, man. Comcast
and
TV.
On TV.
Yeah.
So he putting in work. Anything you want to tell him, like special about, like when you made the video, or anything they should look for?
Man, I tell you, because notice my gesture when I first walk in, man. They had to literally break me down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so from Louisiana. It's like our style of dancing and our lingo, like all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like different. So it took for my godbrother to come through and give me a drink of Hennessy to calm me down, because I was so stiff and I was so uptight.
I was so stiff,
man. So that was the only reason. I mean, the only way I was able to unloosen, you know what I'm saying, in the video, man, because I was just so uptight, man. It was my first video in like a long time, because I used to shoot, you know what I'm saying, like do videos in Minden, but that was my first official like video like by myself in a long time. Yeah. So yeah, man.
No doubt. So this is Killa D, Pop It, featuring Louisiana Cash and Ninth Ward Judy. Y'all check it out.
Gang. Yeah. Killa D. Bow. Yeah. It go right foot left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it on your toes. It go right foot left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it on your toes. Pimp said it best, so I'm tryna get chose. I see you bending over, now warm me up, do it on your toes. Bow. You know what's going on when they hit hit the scene. I'm in my zone, I'm turned up out the Hennessy. I got a couple jiggers, let me throw them back. To get the party started, you know I get retarded. Don't be afraid to work it, better get the twerking. The way you twerking that ass in them shorts, got this monster jumping. You know the dumb way, what Thawed it? I'm like, wow, and you know what's going down. I'm from Louisiana, the Ratchet City, bow, bow, bow. Right foot left, left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it on your toes. It go right foot left, left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose.
Louisiana to Texas, believe
pop
that.
it, do it on your toes.
Okay, the pimp said it best, and Lil' O said it next. All the players getting chose, I'm just trying to choose chicks. She be all up in her feelings, I'm just trying to get some neck. She be asking where the money, I be asking for some, hold up, wait. SCX, let me see you bouncing in a sexy dress. Get her home and get some back and neck and leave her belly wet. Let me see you drop it like you Megan or just Britney them. Do that shit for me and Killa D, I think I'm killing him. If somebody play, let's hit the parking lot and finish him. Get a nigga bitch and give her dick from out this hemisphere. Louisiana niggas out in Texas going up. Bitches getting naked and I'm loaded trying to fuck. Call it right foot
Left, left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it on your toes. It go right foot left, left foot right. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it all night. The pimp said it best, man, I'm tryna get chose. Gon' bend it over, pop it, do it on your toes. Bow, bow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We back in the building. That was Killa D Pop It featuring Louisiana Cash and Ninth Ward Judy. You know what I mean? And the Brazy put the fire up there, no doubt.
Appreciate it. I had fun doing that video, man. There was a bunch of bloopers, man.
He said a bunch of bloopers.
Man, for real, man. They had to do like 3 takes, man, for me, man, because I was so tired, bro. It was just
What? Oh no, you wasn't the one holding it up, was you?
Man, honestly, it was. I'll take that as I go back, because the videographer had sent me like the little clips, like behind the scenes, and I'll post them today, for people to see. And I was like, oh man, bro, I can't believe I was just out there on tight, bro. But I had fun though. You know what I'm saying? The video shoot, it was cool. It was a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see my boy Cash. You know what I'm saying? You know, because me and him been like this since like MySpace days. So,
okay, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that was overdue, and I just knew I needed a female on there, you know what I'm saying? You know, like get up and dance, you know? I didn't, like, I know what I be doing with certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I be envisioning it, so.
And I think it was you and Ninth Ward Judy got something else coming up, I think.
Oh, boy. And honestly, bro, I think some of my Louisiana Fleet DJs on leaked it already, bro. I sent it to them. They don't leak the track already. I ain't even got no artwork for it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't leaked it already. But I'm trying to get the homie DJ Demp on it because he's one of the members of Ghost Town DJs because I had sampled the song My Boo. So now, I got some heat. Yeah, so I had some. It's like I sampled My Boo, but it got like a New Orleans bounce feel to it. So that's honestly the only thing I'm waiting on is the artwork for it. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw that on out around like springtime. That's the goal. Now I know we definitely go. I ain't gonna lie. I know we definitely go shoot the video for that one because Judy was in Atlanta. When we shot Poppin', she was supposed to be in it, and she had ended up booking a flight or a show had came up. And I'm like, oh, bruh, like you know, so I just wanted her in it because I know, like she got like her own little dancers too, so I know it would have been way like more hype, you know what I'm saying, than what it is. But I mean, it still was a good video shoot, you know what I'm saying? Still a good song. Like people still was able to get like the vision and actually see what's going on. So.
No doubt.
It's complete.
That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna keep me posted on that. I'm gonna also play. I'm gonna see right now if I can play it. I'm gonna play Lil Webby when he was talking about you.
Oh man, yeah, man.
Yeah. So let me see if it.
Yeah. He was, man. Shout out my boy DJ T Gutter, man. I appreciate him for that alley hoop, man. And it's just like I said, relationships, and I'm gonna keep preaching that relationships. Relationships mean more than anything, for real.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's
no
that's
doubt. So that's
yeah.
that was big. You know what I mean? That's love. Any artist, with the stature of Lil Webby,
Yeah,
is dope.
and especially growing up listening to him, man, and man, that was huge, man. Yeah, Minden was turned when they seen that boy. Minden was turned up. That was like, wait, what? How you? Like people thought it, man. It was so much stories, like rumors going around. People thought it was a remix because he was freestyling on it. People thought that, like, yeah, like I what you
Yeah, he
finna
was
go,
feeling it.
yeah, like you got signed, like what's going? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
That
saying?
that that got to be a good feeling for you. 'Cause I seen the backstory. I think I was watching
Yeah, on hip hop
Hip
shit.
Hop Streets or
Yeah,
the Hip
that's
Hop
exactly
Streets
how.
interview.
Yeah, that's exactly how everything started, man. It's just like, wow, man. Because I held on to the record for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And this is all because of like I just could. I don't just don't know anything. I'm not one of those type of artists just don't know any type of music or anything out, man. I mean, I want, you know what I'm saying, like people to feel me. So whatever I
Hmm.
put out, like I want you to gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm able to gain fans, and you know what I'm saying, because I'm being myself. So why throw something out that I'm not comfortable with? And I know you be like, what is this? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
and that's another thing that I found dope because I always look at artists, and when I seen the name, I'm like Killa D.
Yeah,
But when I hear your music, you ain't on that that vibe of what's going on mostly with rap nowadays. It's just you
right,
kill about 100 people in your music.
right.
So I was like, okay, he on the kind of on the Louisiana bounce and a little bit of Texas.
Yeah,
You can
so it's
hear
like
it.
I'm like a alter ego, you know. So it's just like whatever songs I put out, because I mean I write everything myself. So it's just like
Hmm.
whatever I put out, like you gonna gravitate to something. You know what I'm saying? Then there's no cap. You gonna
Yeah,
gravitate to one of the songs you're gonna gravitate to, like you gonna like it. So yeah.
that's what's up. And you do you got a focus that you focus on? Is like club music or
Um
storylines or anything you kind of like focus on when you're writing?
um oh, you the first to ask me that question. Yeah, you the first to ask me that question.
Yeah, I try to be different. I might look at a
Yeah,
couple interviews, but I ain't gonna go follow what
yeah.
they follow.
Um it's honestly, bro, depending on how I feel. So not like like for instance, like I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? I might go in there and go make a party song, you know what I'm saying? Some type of turn up song right now. But I
Yeah,
mean, like I'm me being with me, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with depression and stuff like that, like it depends. Sometimes like I'll be like in my, I'm not gonna say dark modes, but
hmm,
I might be thinking some of the past and I just bring it up, and I want somebody to relate to it, to pull them to see like, hey, like you know what I'm saying, like this how I'm feeling. Like, do you feel that? Like, do you feel that too? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, but I mean, I'm a versatile artist, man. I know a lot of people asking like, what's my style? What do I want to sound like? What lane? I'm in my lane. That's for one. Two,
hmm,
I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't try to sound like nobody. However you hear me sound, like this how that's how I sound. Now unless like
yeah,
it's a certain track, because I know it's a couple of my new songs that's gonna be on my project. It don't sound like me, but it's just like I have a lot of hurt and pain built up, so it's not gonna sound like exactly like me. You just gonna hear more like me, enthusiastic more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
When you speak on depression, because I think a
yeah.
lot of people in the world know about it, but they don't really know. A lot of
Hmm.
artists deal with it,
Hmm.
depression or just any. And a lot of times, the creativity is one way we deal with it. It don't matter whether
Right.
we're making content, however you're making your content.
Right.
Do you feel like that's one of the things that this music game, the hip hop or Southern bounce, any type, the music is one thing that help you get through?
Yeah, I can definitely say that, man. I could be I could be mad at the world, man, but and this goes when I'm at work, man. I have one AirPod in, man, at work, and I can, you know what I'm saying, working on cars and stuff, and I can be pissed off as soon as I hear something. Like I'll calm myself down, but
Hmm.
that's the thing. It's like it's okay. It's okay to talk about it, man. I mean, we all human. You
Yeah.
know, it's okay to talk about like however you feel. I mean, me, I never did. I grew up. I never did care what nobody thinks or say about me. You know what I'm saying? I just always had that mentality. You know, I might just get down and be like, you know, to shake my head, but I just like I shake it off, and I just be like, man. I mean, you know, like I'm human. I'm me. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. Only God can judge me. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like,
Mm-hmm.
oh well, hey, well man, you got this going on. You talking about this and you talking about that, or you feel like this. Well, I mean, how am I supposed to feel that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
that's wrong with some of the, especially now with the industry and the music that's out, man. It's just like it's too watered down, man. It's I feel like it's drawing more
Everybody, a
people.
lot of people following the same formula.
Yeah, and it's like, man, it's okay, bro. Like let it out.
I mean, cause y'all, but to me, I don't know what formula do you feel for a lot of people follow? Because to me, it feel like they following the Tupac formula. Uh, a lot of times, not exactly Tupac, but
Yeah,
that kind of formula. Like if you was on social media, you probably see all kinds of just going at people and maybe trolling or just mad. You know, and
yeah.
everybody think that's just Pac the way it was, but if you look deeper, you seen many levels with
Nah,
Pac
man.
that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
only get one part of.
Right. Nah, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're really Tupac head and fan, like you would
You
have
knew it was a
knew
lot
like
more to
it.
him.
Yeah, like it's just. I mean, he described it, especially if you watch like his back interviews, like his old interviews, like when he first got ready to sign with Death Row. Like you watch his old interviews, like his documentaries. I mean, he you know what I'm saying, after him getting shot and certain stuff happening to him, he was like elevating and starting to talk about, you know, like when he came out with the song, you know, about the baby mamas and keep your head up and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's just like he was elevating more. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So it's
yeah.
okay to talk about stuff like that and not just,
The
you know what
thug.
I'm saying? Yeah, you know, you ain't got to talk about killing people all the time, man. And this and that, man. It's okay to talk about different stuff.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So I mean, yeah, that like you said, hip hop culture always had a balance. We lacking a little bit of the balance now. You gonna hear
Mhm.
the, you know, they're gonna hear the aggressive music, but it's
Right.
conscious music. Is, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
southern bounce is all kinds of levels to the hip hop game. You know what I
But
mean?
I mean, even back then, you know, even doing like our era, you know, when stuff coming up with the aggressive music, that wasn't as aggressive. That was aggressive, but
Mm-hmm.
not as aggressive as that. Like telling you, oh, we. It was more of like, okay, look, we selling these drugs, but look, we doing this for our family,
Yeah,
or
well, it's a
more,
reason.
yeah, or more of a
Now
sense,
it's like it's Rico music.
yeah.
I
So
ain't gonna lie, I ain't hating on nothing. I listen to a
yeah,
lot of music, but I be like, oh, did
hmm
he? What he? Oh, they coming for him. When I hear the music, I'm like, oh yeah, they,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah. They
listen,
coming
they
from
on
him,
that.
yeah. I won't. I was always taught to, you know what I'm saying, be true to myself. You won't ever catch me trying to rap about something like I ain't never did or something I ain't never like I ain't, you know what I'm saying, never been through. Especially, you know what I'm saying, let alone did. Now, I might be like such and such that like I done seen or such and such, but I won't mention no names, you know what I'm saying? Like I know stuff like that. Like I done been
Yeah,
with whatever, and did this or that. But nah, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
What the saying? I mean, I got a lot to lose, bro. I got a lot to lose. I ain't. I'm good
yeah,
on
it
that.
is what it is. It's a lot of things. Like I say, it's so much to the game, and a lot of artists just like yourself, or
Right.
even with Thawed magazine, we know what people kind of watching right now, but a lot of times we just don't want to go to that level. You know what I mean? I
Right.
could put big, you know, the guns and butts on the covers and stuff, and people
Mm-hmm.
might gravitate to it. And I figure like a lot of times that I put a reel that had went out 250 something thousand, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times I'm like, you know, I like the reels that I'm putting out, but I'm like, do they think that's just what I do? You know, I think because people was like, oh, you're a DJ. I'm like, no, I do a
Yeah.
magazine. I cover artists.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah. And yeah, that's just like me. But when I first moved here, like like I said, was a club anthem song when I first got on. So I was just like, well, damn, man, I want people to think I just make this club music, you know what I'm saying, for women
Yeah,
and this and that. Like
get that
yeah.
boxed in.
Yeah, like I'm very versatile. So then that's when I had to put out projects or different, you know what I'm saying, put out different types of songs. Like, hey, look, this is me. Like I've been through this. I want you to hear like this side of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm known for the club, you know what I'm saying, hot songs and stuff like that. But I want you to know like this is another side of me too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's a cat. Everybody know HD for president. I think he spazzed out one time about.
man, shout out to him. Shout out to him, man.
He
Louisiana
spazzed out
representing.
tough about that.
Yeah, cause it's like, man, how can I explain it? It's like it's so hard, man. Especially when, cause I feel them. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from Louisiana, it's like we had to put out this just to get noticed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we also want you to feel and hear about the other side of us too. You know what I'm saying? I be very versatile. You know what I'm saying? We sensitive about our craft. So it can't just be about, oh, we just a bunch of ass shaking and, you know what I'm saying, this and that. Like, we ain't trying to glorify that. We trying to, know what I'm saying, actually, like what I've been hearing about as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, with me, especially people that been interviewing me, is like reaching out to the youth, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the youngsters, you know what I'm saying? So it just been like when I be putting aside and, you know what I'm saying, teaching them game, or just telling them, like, man, look, you know, it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, okay, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but it's okay, you know, you put this side, but beware the consequences. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna come with it. It's just like, man, shoot, with me being from minute, like I didn't have no father, bro. Like I came up around I came up around gangs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I had to. And anybody from me, I was talking to one of my homies went to high school with yesterday, and he was saying, like, man, bro, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud you like made it out of Mendon. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't make it out of Mendon, and the stuff that's going on now is even more crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, you blessed you even moved up out of Mendon, you know what I'm saying, was able to get out of there, bro. Like, you made it. You know what I'm saying? You might not be signed or nothing, but you made it. Like, you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't. A lot of people got killed. People don't got, and people in jail now. I mean, people I went to school with. People still doing the same stuff. So I had to get, I had to get away from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. And how did you end up like in Texas or going specifically to Houston area?
With my grandparents raised me in Mendon. My mom, my little sister, they've been living here in Houston since '95.
Oh, okay.
For me, since like junior high, high school, I was back and forth coming out here. You know what I'm saying? To come see her and stuff like that. And I was like, man, it's like this is city. Like I like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's something different, some, you know, more stuff to do. Cause I mean, you know, and this goes for the people. This goes for the people that's not from Louisiana.
Yeah.
That want to go stay.
What you got?
Man, please, bro. I'm telling you, man. Look, straight man, being real, straight up. No, man. I love where I'm from. I'm always gonna have these roots. I'm always, you know what I'm saying, gonna act how I'm at because that's my culture. But don't move there. It's good to go visit and stuff, but don't move there because there ain't no opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no opportunity. Like you gon' like people I came up with. Are you? Because it's only three things. Well, two things really, bro. As far as I came up around, it's either you gonna hoop or you gonna sell drugs. Which one? Or go to jail. Matter of fact. So like ain't no opportunity. Like we don't have like no high paying jobs there, bro. Like the economy sucks there. The jail system, judicial system is even much worse.
Yeah. There's certain spots that I know I don't go to. You really got to avoid. They got speed traps all over the way trying to catch you. You know what I mean? It's just little stuff that you might see. And for Michigan, it's still pretty good to me as far as when I go to Arkansas and Louisiana through. But it's certain spots you better like tread lightly.
P's and Q's,
You know what I mean? I like going to Monroe, West Monroe. You know what I mean? Shreveport. You know what I mean? Something like that. Mendon, when I went through it was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go, but yeah, let me go ahead and I went through some areas and I said, yeah. I said I felt I felt at home. I was like, I'm on a block over around here.
Man, no, for real. Cause that's how it really is, man. That's how it really is. Like you, it's like you it's one way in, one way out, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real, it's one way in, one
and you
way
know,
out.
and that's a good point though, because you know, I love the music and I love music, and a lot of people down music as far as the things that they point and see, but they don't listen to the messages. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of times with hip hop, what we do is show what America created. You know what I mean? In our areas that's down, how they call so-called downtrodden, is what America created in us. You know, and the hip hop music lets you know what's going on in a lot of areas.
Yeah, everything had a message. Everything had a message, man. Like You know what I'm saying? Back in that era. So I guess that's why, you know what I'm saying, I sucked up so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to put out a message, you know what I'm saying? Something has to have a message behind it, man.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what
why
I'm
we
saying?
so different than any other country as far as our hip hop. You know, they can try to listen to our hip hop like London and United Kingdom, and they try to do the drill rap and all that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But America, our music came out of this way because of the things that we was put into, you know, the
Yep.
situations we was put into, the despair that, you know, when you hear pain music or you hear, and a lot of people be like,
Mhm.
oh, why they keep putting music out like that? Listen, change the game, change the whole. If you
Yeah.
put more, if a lot of these areas are more suburban and making money and get rap change differently, you won't
Change
hear
the
the same
narrative,
thing.
bro. You gotta change the narrative, man. You gotta start get it. And that goes back to what I was saying. It's okay to be different, man. Like change the narrative, bro. Like rap about something else, rap about something, find something to rap about that ain't nobody else talking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I don't not nobody that's you know that's like in that era or doing what they doing. You know they making their money. You know do what you do. But it's just like you know don't change yourself. Like you know what I'm saying. Be yourself and just rap about. You know what I'm saying. Like whatever you feel is that's best. You know what I'm saying for you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you rap about what everybody else is rapping about, man. You gonna be sounding like them or the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's just like everybody sounding the same, man.
Oh
Everybody
yeah, that's
sounding
true.
the same, bro.
And that's another thing is like 2019, 20, you heard certain things, and then when 23 come, you don't hear it, then your flow become outdated because you're doing what was 2019, 2020 instead of just, you
Yep,
know, doing you.
yep. Instead of just doing you, yep. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah. It's a crazy game though. We love it though.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, shout out to anybody watching. You know what it is. It's Thawed Magazine in the building. We're kicking it with Killa D. You know
Hey,
what I mean? We learned quite a bit about him, you know what I mean, as far as the music. We played the video Pop It. Uh Radio stations all over the game, from Flint to
yeah,
Texas,
yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah.
anywhere else. What other radio joints been
Um,
played on? You know,
I'm in I'm in Beaumont, Texas. I'm in Virginia. Where else? I'm in New York too. Yeah, I'm in New York too. It's a couple more, man. I can't. I mean, I could barely keep up. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason
yeah,
I'm able to
yeah,
keep up is like the DJs wherever they're based out of. So say you from up there in Flint, I had you in parentheses Flint. You know what I'm saying? Like say to my
mm-hmm.
phone, other than your name. You know what I'm saying? You know that okay, and that helps me keep up. You know what I'm saying? Exactly where you know what I'm saying like my music playing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to you for that, because a lot of artists, you know what I mean, wouldn't. I mean, if you'd have stopped promoting it the first year after it came out, because a lot of artists, like we say,
Oh,
put
bro.
out another album, another album, another album. They
Yup.
never let one son grow. So, shout out
You
to you
gotta.
for that, for sticking with it and letting it bloom.
Yeah, yeah. You got to man because you got to think about once you put out that song and then probably like a year later or 6 months or whatever, they gonna be like people gonna be confused. They don't know which song to go with, and it's cool, but it's kind of tricky because some might like this song and some might like this song. So it's like you know what I'm saying, like you on a scale, bro. You gotta you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You really gotta weigh it out. You know what I'm saying, and they end up liking that song. Then I mean, okay, cool, but what about these people? You know what I'm saying? That like the
Mm-hmm.
first record. You know what I'm saying, drown these people out because these people like it more on this side. So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta
Yeah.
wait out
Now
there.
you're balancing that.
Yeah, you gotta think
Yeah.
about it, man, for real.
So do you think, like, if you had to tell a young artist about branding and marketing,
Mhm.
like would it be something like in like number one, probably number one or two go to as far as branding and building, marketing your name, your music name?
Um, the first thing will be learning how to because you have to. It's business. It's business. You have to know how
Mm-hmm.
to approach a person. Know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to sell yourself. You can't just go up and be like, "Yo, bro, check me out," and then spam them and send them a link, bro. No,
Yeah.
introduce yourself. Hey, man, I'm such and such. Would you mind checking out my music on this? I would appreciate it. And you know, you can leave a thanks or I would appreciate if you check it out. Another thing, especially for you for the artists to be in the club talking to the DJs, man. I gotta and DJs, I gotta stand up for y'all on this one. You gotta you have to catch the DJ at his peak hours. Some may say like he's kissing ass or whatever, but you gotta build a relationship with the DJ. Me honestly, and I'm being real, like it was two DJs when I first moved here to get my song played. I had I helped them tote in they DJ equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid. I ain't ashamed. I'm saying I got a relationship with them. I'm cool with them. I can send them anything they'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that. No, now remember this too. All DJs do not drink. All of them do not smoke. I know some of y'all be doing. That'd be the first thing you want to go do. You know what I'm saying? They go get them a drink or smoke or whatever. Nah, man. Now you chuck them a little bread. Now they'll. You know what I'm saying? Now it depends.
Most of them,
yeah, money talk. Now.
Money talk.
Yeah, now it depends. Now you can't get mad if they probably play at the end of the club or whatever, or play you maybe in the middle. But it depends on when you come and what time. You know what I'm saying? Like they play it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And don't get mad if they probably play like 30 seconds, and because you got to think too, if the crowd not moving or adjusting within
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, man. Then
he moving on.
You gotta keep it moving, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? But then too, you can't just because that happened, you can't also let that affect you either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because they don't like it or the DJ don't like it, know how to take criticism, like for real. Because if you can't take criticism, you can't be in this game, man. They go for anybody.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. Because I mean,
I know a lot of artists might don't. I don't. Yeah, I had to watch what I say because a lot of people.
But it's not you, bro. It's not your fault.
It's that
take criticism though.
It's criticism, but I also watch because if I say with Thawed with a magazine, I noticed this way back. I used to go back on somebody's page and they had my words in the parentheses or something. I'd be like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? So if I say something is the hottest ever, and I gotta watch it, I can't just say that kind of. You know, I gotta be able to be 100 when whatever I say, and if they don't like it, it might be like, oh, you said it was just decent, huh? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna put that in parentheses to show them I said that. But
I mean, it's all about how you work, though. If you say my record was decent, come with another one. Come with something else. Know what I'm saying? Like seeing something else. Know what
get back in the lab.
Yeah, get back in the lab and come with something else. And for the people, just to let y'all know. Do you know how many times, bro, I've been told no for Pop It? Do you know how many times, even being with me being from Louisiana and the type of music I've been told no by plenty of people, bro.
Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna like it. You know what I mean?
Everybody ain't gonna like it.
Yeah,
but it's just like, and this now artists don't do this. But this is me because I be petty.
Yeah.
Now, say if you don't like the record, and it's you and another DJ in there. I send it to him. Now, if you like it, guess what? He ain't no playing it. I'm gonna make sure to circle back to you. You gonna hear it. You gonna hear me. But that's just me, artists. Don't do that. That's just me. Yeah. Like that's how
you gonna throw it in their face. Say, aha, somebody like it.
Yeah, because but it's just that I'm just that type of persistent and determined artist. You know what I'm saying? I got like a lot of ambition behind me. So I'm okay. You don't like it? Okay, cool. I know how to go around. I know how to go connect with somebody else that's maybe in your same department. They might like it and they end up playing it. And then like you gonna end up going to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in the whole like go bash. Oh man, forget you, man. You don't like my record, this and that. Nah, man, that's how you burn bridges, artists. Don't do that. Do not do that, bro. Do not do that. Yeah. So just
true.
Just network with the next person, and you know what I'm saying. You know, build a relationship with that person. If they hit, they hit. They you know what I'm saying. Because
in this game, networking means a lot more. It's even more now than it used to be.
Man, way more now, man. Because it's just like any little small thing, man. Like I said, artists, you gotta be careful. Any little small thing, man, and once you messed it up, you can get blackballed just like that.
That's what they say. That's what they say. Blackballing. It's like,
and you out of there. That's why I don't believe in the whole. Know what I'm saying? Doing the whole DJ is bad. I mean, and then don't just go on this DJ. Go people like you, like anybody. Know what I'm saying? I just my name hold weight with people. Know what I'm saying? Because I got to build relationships with people. So know what I'm saying? I don't they know I don't do bad business when I say I'm gonna do something. Like I actually do it. Know what I'm saying? I don't do the whole, all right, well, hey man, well, you didn't like me, so man, forget you. You didn't do this. Now I might follow up with you, know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Know what I'm saying? Like how you follow up with me, know what I'm saying, with the extra flower. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Know what I'm saying? Any other stuff? Nah, man, don't do that, artist, bro. You gonna burn yourself out and you ain't gonna have no relation. Now because you gonna have to see them people back down, bro. Then you ain't gonna be able to, like, what you gonna do once you blackball?
Because and that's what they don't understand is that behind the scenes a lot of time is that, you know, just like if somebody right now say, hey man, I'm thinking about interviewing Killa D. I know he interviewed with you. What you think? And I'd be like, well, man, he missed the interview. I really didn't get to talk to him. You know, he said he was gonna be there and he didn't. And they gonna be like, oh, for real? You know what I mean? And then I say, hey, yo, no, Killa D, man, great interview. He came in, we talked and chopped it up. It was a great time. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I gotta get him on. Because a lot of magazines, blogs, and everybody else, they connect with each other too. So,
yeah, and I found that there too. Yeah, it's been a couple people, and I was just like, man, how'd you even hear about me? You know? So it was like, okay, cool, I'll accept.
Because it just be like that. Like a lot of times, especially if on Instagram, people look at my followers and they be like, oh, he only got 2,000 followers now. But a lot of them be magazines or they be blogs and they want to see what artists that I might post or who I might say is up and coming or whatever. It ain't gonna be just fans of me.
That's the thing too, man. And I'm glad you brought that up. And this recently happened, bro. Like I was telling my girl about it. This just recently happened, like the end of, matter of fact, I think probably like the middle end of this month.
Yeah.
So it was somebody at Loudfest that I missed. It was a Saturday, but I had to leave early. So
there's a lot of media up there.
Yeah, and so you might have seen him, but it was this dude. His name was he had a thing called Five Cast or something like that. Now the only thing about it that made him stood out because he explained the story to me and everything. He had artists. Well, he had a chair, like a game chair. It was like red and black. He told me. Now he invited me out. Like he invited me to his house. I did a whole podcast interview with him and everything. And he was like, "Man, don't you know, Killa? People pass me up." And I was like, really? Bro, you got people like you got all these people down the line, and you're not trying to network with all these people. Now, I reached out to him the same way, you know, I reached out to you. And he was just like, man, and the same go for Aaliyah with Hip Hop Streets. And she was just like, man, I appreciate you for just reaching out to me. Like that made her day, you know what I'm saying? Especially for like upcoming people, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, I like the way you reached out to me. He invited me to his house, and I did an interview at his house. And this why you don't pass up people, man. Tell me why. He got a personal relationship with Bun B. Personal relationship with Bun B.
Yeah.
He is in my EPK. He is in my bio. People like I grew up, know what I'm saying, influence like that influenced me other than Lil Boosie, Webby, know what I'm saying? Like they're the third people, know what I'm saying? The third people I had, know what I'm saying, that influenced me.
One of them guys. Yeah.
One of them guys. So he invited me out one night, know what I'm saying, trying to meet him. But it was like a surprise though. Know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man. So it's just like it goes to show you.
You never know.
The point I'm trying to make, artists, is you never know who. Stop passing up on these people, man. Like these people could have, know what I'm saying? Like these people could put you in a better position. Like something could happen overnight, just like that. But you don't pass it up because you want to act all stuck up. Oh man, he got this going on. I need to talk to him. No, man, you better network with him, man.
Yeah, and that's big. That's big.
Next week with this dude, and you don't tomorrow, and you don't pass him up.
Yeah, that's big too. You know what I mean? As far as that, the whole game. A lot of magazines, especially like, what we do is we trying to put it out there to break avenues to help artists. So any artists that reach out to us, it's almost like, okay, instantly in your mind, you're like, oh, let me take notice. And other artists that just say, hey, I'm gonna wait for him to come over here and talk to me. you know, you be like, okay, I'm gonna go. Which one? You probably gonna talk to the one that was more,
Yeah.
you know, more like, hey man, I'm ready to go. Because the one that was probably acting, probably like, well, I might schedule him for an interview, and he might be like, man, I'm done. I might not even answer my message, which I done had that before, and it'd be like, okay, well that's cool. You said you don't. All right, I'm gonna go back to I know somebody that receptive. A lot of magazines and blogs they do
But you
like that.
can't.
They gonna go to who receptive.
But it's like you can't skip. You can't just skip out on nobody, man. Like that goes to both ends. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who these artists might. You don't know what. I take it as both ends, man. Like artists, like the artist standpoint, and you know what I'm saying, like magazine blogs, like you don't know who, like they may pull somebody to you. I don't know. I guess because and it goes back to me, the old soul. I believe in the whole cross rotation stuff. Know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, I'm doing an interview with you now. Like me, I got an artist now. He on listening now. Shout out my artist, Gemini Zay. So know what I'm saying? Like he on now.
Salute.
And I'm telling him, like, hey bro, man, look, come interview my boy, Thawed magazine. Know what I'm saying? So it's just like cross rotation, know what I'm saying? And some people don't believe in it. Some people just be so
It's big.
and
It's big. Because like I said, we was talking about the other magazine I did, which was The Hype. And I was telling you about that. But I was connecting with British, and I know the United Kingdom magazine, they asked me one time, like, who is a good gospel artist that way? And I told them a guy, and they wrote a 3-page article on. I connected it with them. So you don't know what be happening in the backstage. You be like, oh, magazine reached out to me. You don't know who talked to him for you.
Yep, it's them back scenes, man, because you never know. Yeah, yep, you never know, man. You never know, man. You gotta artists. You gotta you gotta be careful, man. You can't burn no bridges. You gotta be really genuine with, you know what I'm saying, with these people, because man, if not now, and I had like 5 key things, but definitely one, man. Don't fall out with them DJs, bro, because they the ones playing your record, dog. They see your spins, and they, you know what I'm saying, getting you wild, getting you, groupies or whatever, woo to woo. But don't fall out with them DJs, man.
It's getting even more crucial now because DJs are getting their power back as far as breaking records and whole part of the game again.
Yep, and I'm so glad that I got relationships with the people I got relationship with instead of building. Because I ain't trying to fall off.
You named the fleet DJs, and I know they super deep all over the country.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, and especially in the coalition, man, they come super deep. So, I think I watched something on I think it was Real or something. I think I seen Murphy Lee. He named like 5 things. The artist listening to this, like 5 things that you should get. Like when you're networking, you go to a club, and that was like the DJ, the MC, the club owner, the bar girls, and there's one more too, man. What was that last one? And I always connect with like the club, like this period. You know what I'm saying? The fans.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, them the top 5 things, you know what I'm saying? And if you go there, if you don't get to talk to the DJ, man, talk to the bottle girl. You know what I'm saying? Get her info, and that way, if you connect with her and she like your music, because I mean, you know what I'm saying, you could spread it like that.
You could be a great promoter.
Yeah, great promoter. You know what I'm saying? So what's
and this how I feel as far as that, because the game, the life is just weird in a way. Yeah. But your business only is growing it depending on how many brains of other people you are in.
Yep. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because if you only 5 people know you or know your music, but 100 other people like, who is that? You can say I'm a legend, but it's only those 5 brains you in. But if you're in a million brains, it's a billion people. But if you're in a million brains, you might be a superstar, but you're in a million brains.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
You got to get out in them brains.
You got to get out in them brains, man. You got to get out in them brains and network, man, for real.
You got to. And what we was talking about earlier as far as promotion, like you said about spending money.
Yeah.
They got to think about it. I mean, any business, any big business especially, I don't care if it's an energy business, you're gonna see their ass, you're gonna see them spending. They don't care if your bill is overdue and they have to put you out. Everybody got bills and energy. They still gonna run ads and they still gonna promote.
Yeah. Now, and I'm glad you touched on that too, bro. Okay. I ain't gonna put my business out, but artists.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, again, I ain't gonna put my business
Yeah.
out, but this goes back to relationships. But okay. Now, say if you want to write up on Thawed magazine now whatever his price is his price. Don't try to like lowball, you know what I'm saying, or none of that. Cause you have to think of it as trying to invest into yourself. And once you invest into yourself, you know what I'm saying, then start building relationships, like start spending money. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is to that now is you have to kind of bob and weave out. And I say that because like it's the game, like it's vultures. Like it is some that's out here that just want your money. You have to learn how to. I know how to. You know what I'm saying? Sue who for you basically. You know what I'm saying? Sue who actually.
Got to.
Yeah, Sue who actually into you and your craft and actually believe in you. You know what I'm saying, to get you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just be spending thousands at this station or on this. And you don't see no, you know what I'm saying? You don't
Nothing
see
come
no
from it.
Like you got to see some, like everything got to be, you know what I'm saying, like beneficial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you trying to get players on this. When if you don't sit there from it, you don't at least see some growth from it from fans or something, or you don't get no interview, you don't get no write up or something from it. Then what you doing it for, man?
What you doing?
Yeah, what you doing? So
see with me with Thawed, we don't charge artists at all, except for if you want to run ads.
yeah,
But only thing, you know what I mean. If you want to add in, I'm supposed to be. I'm kind of late on it. Working on the next 48 page issue. So I'm working on that. But if you want to put an ad in it, that's when we charge. But interviews, everything.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's because I'm choosing who I'm watching people. I don't want. I didn't never. Well, let's go back because I'm old school.
Yeah.
When I started the magazine, 2003, 2004, I didn't want somebody buying the cover for 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and then somebody like, what? He ain't never do nothing but just sell work. I'm about to say some other stuff, but just sell on the block. How he on the cover?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always kept it that way. You can buy the back page, you know what I mean? But that's because I wanted artists to know that I'm always for them. So that's 20 years in the game. You feel me? But my only thing is when I do an interview, if you do the interview and you don't post it or you ain't never even share it, it ain't really gonna work for you if you don't post it and share it and let people know, because the brand is there. And that's on you to do the rest. And if you just go to the next thing, then hey, that was it. It floated away.
Yeah, you can't accept, especially somebody do something free like that. You can't expect or get mad at them because you didn't draw no traction. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that don't meet, you send Killa D in the thing. Killa D gonna share, Killa D gonna promote, Killa D gonna shout out, Killa D gonna shout at other people. Like Killa D gonna do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you gotta look at it on the back end. If he do the work and you're not doing the work, he good. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that have to, know what I'm saying, benefit from it.
Exactly. and you know that's most magazines into that thought process is that, you know, right after this interview, I'm working on the next one and I'm working on the next issue. I'm working on a reel. I'm working on I don't know how many other things, and I'm still sharing. But at the same time, you know what I mean, as an artist, you gotta be like, okay, I done reached a couple 100,000 people that seen the logo. So if they see the logo, maybe they're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe, Thawed, let me check this out. But it's also to the artist to make sure that they see it so they can check you out, because it's helping, you know, saying, hey, look at me.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
My job is to try to make that brand as strong as possible so that when you share it or if somebody see it with you, they can be like, oh, yeah. Now, if my brand weak, if my brand ain't no good, it don't help you at all.
Right. But I mean, even if then, man, because I mean, it's just like me. And shout out to, I don't even know if she's still on, but shout out to Bad Street with Cole, because Me, I'm the type of artist. I don't care like what you know what I'm saying may have going on. Wherever you interview at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll come to you. I support. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like as a person. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? Even if you may be low, I'm still gonna support you because I know people be watching me. You know what I'm saying? And it goes it goes vice versa.
It's
Like
yeah,
people watching, period. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Or just like, like I'm gonna post you. Oh well shoot, let me go see. Okay, he interviewed with her. Let me go see what's going on with this. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you just gotta know it's gambles to it, man. The game to be sold, not told, man. You
Oh
gotta
yeah, yeah.
buy
But
to
that's part
it.
of the hip hop game. No
Yeah,
matter how it go,
yeah.
any artist you look at, I don't care if it's 50 Cent,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop, how they ride together, or you
Yeah.
look at Nas and his crew, or you
Yep.
look at nobody do it alone. You know what I
Right.
mean? You're gonna have that kind of, but some people's networks are stronger.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about your networks and who you reaching out to and who's saying your name in these other circles and you know
Yeah.
what I mean? How big, because when you sleeping, your name might be keep growing because of your network.
Yeah. Yeah. Your network is your net worth, man, for real.
Yeah, somebody
And
like you say, you might make a connect with your peoples, and or just say some artists you don't work with, you
yeah.
don't even know, but they out there and they working with. They like, yeah, Killa D, this is track. You don't even know they mentioning you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But
Right.
that's just helping your grow in
Yeah.
their minds, again in their brains.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like, man, you can't and this goes back to this goes back from blog sites, magazines, radio stations, podcasts, like all this, man. You can't sleep on the undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to. Because me, when I started out, man, way before I even hit FM, bro. And it needs for like FM, like I know what I'm saying. I like me playing on mix shows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might be on like a rotation in the song now, but this just goes back to that. And it's just like you have to um it's okay to know what I'm saying, like internet, and you ain't gotta shoot straight for FM, bro. Know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, now if you got the bread and just go spin, know what I'm saying? But me, shoot, all right, I work a whole 9 to 5, bro. I work, know what I'm saying? I work 5 days a
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
Know
me
what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah, I
Just,
feel
you know
you.
what I'm saying?
I
Whatever I
definitely
have
feel you.
for real. So I take whatever I had left out the bills, know what I'm saying? Make sure my girl good, and then shoot, know what I'm saying? Then I invest into my career.
Yeah,
Know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then, I go from there. Know what I'm saying? Whatever I have, and then you can don't skip out on nobody, bro. Like don't skip out on these internet. Don't skip out on even the small pocket. You don't know who following them. Don't
You
skip
don't
out.
know.
Don't take every exposure, every opportunity.
Oh
Man,
yeah, yeah.
I'm known. I'm hella known for that. I take every little opportunity to come my way.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely feel you. Because even if nobody, well, we got a couple people watching, so we can't say nobody. We salute y'all. We
Mhm.
salute. We got 4 people watching right now. I can't really tell how many are all together, but even if the interview didn't reach a lot of people, the
Word.
flyers were still out there everywhere from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah,
So your
yeah, yeah.
flyer was, you know what I mean? So it's just the little things, you know what I mean, just so that people can in they cerebral, even if they might check it out later, or they say, oh, a week later they hear, oh yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
seen Killa D somewhere. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You're starting to get into their brains, you're starting to live. That's
Yeah.
how your brand grow.
Yep.
You
That's how
gotta, if they ain't seeing you, then they can't. You're
they
not. You're
can't.
not in they. You're not in their thought process. You're nowhere
Yeah.
near it. I don't care how good your music is.
Right. You can't just be at the house. I mean, you got to get out. Like you have to, yeah, you have to travel. Like you really have to spend some bread, and you got to have a budget.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Have
how
to
we
have a budget.
connected, because we connected in Houston. When I
Yeah.
when we went to the
Yeah. Love is.
Loud Fest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Got to have a
So that's big.
yeah. You gotta connect, man. You gotta connect with everybody, bro.
And
For real.
shout out to Derek too. Loud, the CEO of
Yeah.
Loud Music, man. He done
Yeah.
connected a lot of people in the game.
Yeah, man. He just recently just even speaking of him, he recently just emailed me about
The
about an
press
event.
junket.
Yeah, about the press junket. I went to his one last year, not the one that was in November. I think he had one in
Man, he
November.
a good genuine dude.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He want to really see people, know what I'm saying, win, especially and what I respect I like so much about him, like he about his business, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh, yeah.
he know how to weave out like the serious, you know what I'm saying, artists. You know, like even when he had artists, and I don't know if you know this, but like he had artists sign up for the festival. You can't like your profile page and artists listen.
These things.
For real, like you can't have. I mean, it's okay. I tell you this: have 2 Instagram pages. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have one of the full iPhone, 3 guns, or whatever you do that.
Yeah.
But have a professional page, because that's what he was
You
looking
ain't
for.
professional. Our cats ain't looking at you.
Yeah, you have a page, man. He going through. He seeing. He even stated it in his video before he put it out, man. Look, if you throwing up the middle finger or you holding guns up in your videos or pictures, I'm not gonna pick you. He not gonna deal with you. Because he figured that you don't have no, what I'm saying, no business mindset, bro.
Exactly.
You ain't got no, you know what I'm saying.
That cutoff point.
Yeah, he just telling you, like, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a bio, EPK, you gotta have clean music, explicit music, man.
You
Sure,
gotta have them both.
at least have your paperwork right, bro. And a lot of these artists don't even have that.
Yeah.
Don't even have that paperwork right, bro. You want to put out, you know what I'm saying, songs and stuff, but don't even have your paperwork right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You try to get mad. I want to be mad when somebody go steal yourself. You can't get mad. You can't, because you didn't follow up and did your end of the bargain. That was like the first thing I learned before I even moved here. Was starting to do.
Oh yeah, Houston serious, you know what I mean? So you in a spot that's real serious about the music.
Yeah. So I mean, then too, I mean, when I moved, I mean, I came up on the OGs. This dude, he's from New York, but he was like known him. He was known here. He was his name was OG Ricky Cricket. But when I moved here in 09, like he knew me, bro, before I didn't even know him. Like he heard of me.
Already in the brain.
Yeah, like he knew me, man. So I was like, man, it was a shock.
Yeah.
And so RP to my homie, man, Judge the promoter, man. He the Mexican dude, because when I first moved here, I was around everywhere with him, like around the city. He used to come pick me up. Like he, you know what I'm saying, is in the real estate, he had no legs, but he used to come, you know what I'm saying, robbing somebody else. They used to come pick me up. I used to be with him, like I'm talking like at the strip club, like everywhere. Like he used to come like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's when they used to have the Dub car shows here, the Lost Magnificos car shows here. This before Gotti and all them like got big. You know what I'm saying? My first time meeting Trey. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. You know what I'm saying? Tied in the fit because I was around with him. And he was just a promoter that just supported everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know he was one of the people that truly believed in me. Honestly, he was the only person I was able to open up for Swisser House. And I was able to do my first at a car show, perform my first car show. So
connections.
Yeah, connections.
That's dope.
So it's like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Don't skip out on nobody, bro. You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah. Like we say, you definitely been out there and promoting and getting in as many brains as possible. Like I said, I've seen a couple of interviews, couple of radio stations you been on, internet. You know what I mean? You just you grinding.
Yeah, you can't miss out on know what I'm saying, internet, bro. Like you got the budget to do to do the know what I'm saying, the FM to do it. But I mean, it's cool to do internet too. Now I did have a question on my last interview, and I asked like, how do I feel about the internet, podcast, and FM now? And I laughed. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed because I started off with internet. When I moved here, shout out Fire, man. 99.3, you know what I'm saying? Streets, FM, you know what I'm saying? Internet radio here in Houston. That was the first person to interview me when I moved here.
Yeah.
So I started off with her, and like I built my way up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hit FM until, like I said, you know what I'm saying, till like 2014 when I first got my first couple of spins or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's okay to start off, you know what I'm saying, with the internet, but it's just like,
it shouldn't be where it ends.
Yeah, too many people not listening to FM. So it's more of everybody like podcasts and internet. So that's why I had loud, and it's just like, man, it's just like, and I wrote it on one of my newest songs, like, I mean, dang, man, like I'm ahead of my time. Cause I've been, you know what I'm saying, like promote internet and been on internet stations rather than, you know what I'm saying, FM. Now I'm on FM, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of college stations, but it's just like, man,
they're getting stronger too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But a
man.
lot of them, like DJs and the FM, they had to get acclimated to the internet,
Yeah,
and you see more FM. They got well, I forgot what the radio was 93.7. Was it the Houston one, the
yeah,
box?
yeah,
They was in Texas, and a lot of times I think you sat with them too and did the interview. I ain't
yeah,
for sure. But I think you did one with the hype magazine too. I seen
yeah,
you do a couple of interviews with a couple of media around there. But
yeah,
mostly any of them, like the DJs or the FM, as soon as
yeah,
you go on the internet too. So they learn to
yeah,
combine them. So that's why they getting stronger.
yeah,
The
yeah,
DJs are getting stronger because they doing the shows and putting it on the internet of them doing the shows.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, you just gotta know what I'm saying. It's yeah. You just gotta do it like that, man. I mean, it's okay to start somewhere. Know what I'm saying? Me, I touch base with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
just
yeah, yeah.
I hit them all, man. I hit internet podcasts. I mean, look, I haven't had people want to try to pull up on me. I come do the interview with my side. So you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Yeah.
hey, you never know who gonna listen. You never know.
And they from Houston, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying, they'll pull up on me and I'll, you know what I'm saying, do an interview. So yeah, I mean, hey, you can't pass up nothing, bro. Don't pass up nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At all.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. And like I say, you definitely been doing your thing. We're gonna keep track of you. We done hit an hour and 16 minutes. We don't want to hold up all your time, but
I know,
you know,
man. You good? You good?
yeah, been a dope conversation, dope discussion. You know what I mean? And hopefully, any artists out there where you're listening to it, you can pick up some tidbits, some information that might be help you with your game. That's what we do these podcasts. If you ever go to any other podcasts or videos and listen to any other artists, hopefully you gain something from it. And I'm kind of sure you're gonna gain something from the Killa D interview. So hopefully you learn something about him as well as something that might help you in your everyday artistry. So we
Right.
appreciate you, Killa D, man. Keep coming and kicking it with us. And like I say, we're gonna keep track. You know, we locked in. We're gonna keep following you and see what's going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got a bunch of stuff, man. I mean, I know I'm gonna end up doing the press junket, man. And one of my new songs, My Hometown, is out. We shooting a video for that in April. Doing this spring break. What else I got, man? I got PV. Shout out to PV, man. I'm about to be in rotation on their station. But I got a live interview with them January 23rd.
Dope.
Man, I had to postpone for the San Antonio interview. That was yesterday. So I got that coming up again. The college out there. So there's a couple of colleges, man, that don't pick up on Pop It. You know what I'm saying? That's Virginia. Virginia is one. Salisbury, Carolina's one. Obviously TSU. You know what I'm saying? I did an interview with them back in November. Man, it's a couple of more people too, man. Man, shout out to all the stations, man. DJ Precise, man, 945 to beat in Waco, Texas, man. Everybody just rocking with me, man. Shout out all y'all, man, for real.
No doubt, no doubt.
Man, because, man, for y'all, man, shoot. And I don't know what Killa D will be, but just believe, man, I got something special for y'all coming, boy.
Yeah,
All I
man,
can
that's
say,
what's up.
all I
You know
can
what I
say,
mean? Anything you want to tell the
and
listeners, or
platform.
anything you want to tell the listeners or fans or any watchers, viewers that might view it later, what something else or just something that make them want to listen to your music or check out or what they can check you out or anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, man. I see my guy brother slash manager hopped on. I said, hey, shout out to my guy brother, man. Be easy to believe, man. You know what I'm saying? He be on me too, man. That's a huge mentor to me. You know what I'm saying? He really is still like a majority of the game to me too. You know what I'm saying? To keep me going. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could look out for me. Man, I don't even know what to tell you. I said it's a lot of y'all need to be on the lookout for. But look out for look out for my Louisiana Doll, you know what I'm saying? Video shoot April 7th through 9th, you know what I'm saying? My hometown, Louisiana. Also too, look out for the Shake Not Miss It record featuring me, Knife Roy Judy dropping. Try to drop that around springtime. I ain't gonna reveal the other one, man. If I want to, but I don't want to reveal that one. I don't want nobody biting.
Yeah.
But just know I got a
Stay
song.
working.
Just know I got a summer anthem and I got the okay from Webby. Just know that.
Uh-oh. Y'all heard him.
So I got that coming, man, for the summertime. You will see. I do have Small City Big Dreams, my EP. It was released 2021. I released that back in May, but I'm having a reloaded for that. And it's just gonna be maybe like 3 songs added to that,
Okay.
maybe 4. I know Shaking Not Miss It featuring me and Judy gonna be on there. Um one of the other songs is called Trust Part 2 because it's part 1 on there. And another song obviously is gonna be known as Louisiana Dog. So you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know, well, I'm kind of circling through, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what, but I know them 3 for sure. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
might,
you got a lot going on for the come
yeah,
on. You got a lot moving on, shaking and baking.
yeah, and I got this little sitcom movie role too. My homie working on, so I'm about to be in that. I
Yeah.
got auditions for that next month, so I
That's a
got
good avenue too.
yeah, so I got that coming too, man. It's I think it's called Houston Idols or something like that. So it's
Yeah.
but I'm a
People
boy.
don't know that was one of the things that helped the Detroit music scene break through. I don't know
Man,
who else
bro, and you
admitted,
know
but
what, man? I be watching the hell out of Tubi
the
TV, bro,
movies,
cause
yeah,
of
them
that,
Detroit
bro.
movies helped. And when they had the artists in them Detroit movies,
Yeah,
oh, that helped. Cash Doll, all them was in the movies. Yeah, oh yeah, it helped them a lot.
yeah. I be watching that, bro, and I just be like, man, yeah. I be seeing that, and I was like, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a. It was a one I did one for called I did it actually, yeah, actually last year. What was it called? I think like Rising Stars or something like that audition I did in Dallas, man. So it's like a TV sitcom too. It was kind of like the one that Cardi B and T I did on Netflix.
okay.
So I don't know when they gonna release that, but it was like different artists from like all over, you know what I'm saying, like all over the world coming down auditioning and like performing and people getting kicked off, people getting man, it was crazy, man. So I don't know when they're gonna release that, but I do got a little clip of that. I'll send you that later.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, keep us posted. Like I say, man, we appreciate your time. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to get off. I think we can go on and on and feel like, you
I
know what I
know,
mean? This
right?
first time we really kicked it like that, but I feel like you just the 100 got the same way. So, you know what I mean? It make it easy to have these conversations and topics.
Oh yeah, for
So we
sure, man.
appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We know time is valuable for one thing.
Yes,
And
sir.
and you know, salute to you, my brother.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you having me on, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Much respect. And if you want to, anybody that can check it out, if you want to later, go to thawedmagazine.com. Of
Okay.
course, I got to work on it, but Killa D have his page on there where you can go to find out his Instagram and things to look out for. So, like I say, the same thing when you're sleeping, sometimes the promotion's still gonna be going for the Thawed magazine part.
Yeah,
So,
for real.
salute to you, my brother, for that. For just doing what you're doing and keeping on and reaching out and keeping it 100 as far as anything you're doing. Man, just keep working and keep grinding, my brother. Any artist, I always say the best thing, the way to help us, we don't want no bread. We don't want nothing. We love to kick it. Best thing you can do is just keep going up.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all follow me, man, on Instagram, the real Killer D713 underscore Twitter Killer D713 and get my single popping featuring Louisiana Cash and I Roy Judy streaming everywhere.
No doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. And salute to anybody that checked us out. I see I think it's Gig Houston, India Brazy, Backstreets with Cole, everybody else that led comments in there. Appreciate y'all. Anybody that's watching now, watching later, whenever you're going to watch, salute to you. Go to thawedmagazine.com, check out the interviews, check out the podcast, check out the articles, check out the magazines. If you don't think, we kind of one of them old school cats. We got magazine, it mean magazine. It's not just internet. We magazine, we do magazine. So
Yes,
check
sir.
out the articles and go to thawedmagazine.com. If you don't know what we do, you'll find out. So salute to you. Check out Killa D on Instagram. Go to YouTube, check out the video. We played the video in the interview. So if you want to watch it again, you can go on the interview and watch it again. However you watch it, go and check my brother out and support him, hit him up. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like Killa D would be the same way if y'all hit him in the messages and say,
Yeah.
we appreciate you. He going to say thank you. So go ahead and hit him up.
Yes, sir.
Salute to you, my brother. We're going to get off of this thing. And salute to y'all. Catch us next week. When Life Talk is on Tuesdays. Sports Talk Texas is on Thursday. Oh, I'm mixing up. When Life Talk is on Wednesday. Tomorrow. Yeah, When Life Talk tomorrow. I messed my days up. Sports Talk Texas is on Thursday. And Sports Talk is on Saturday. So we run 4 shows. We got 3 more this week coming. So, yeah. Go check us out, thawedmagazine.com. Go check out Killa D. You know what it is, man. Just support. We appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do. You could have rocked with anybody, but you chose to rock with us, and we salute you for that. Salute. All right, Killa D.
All right, bro.
1.